welcome back to the cat tree in Talos 2. And it looks quite a lot more flat. I decided to test out... Okay, that did not even really help. I just decided to turn off, you know, ray tracing and, like, the reflections on high. I had, like, lighting and reflections on high. Oh, there's the sprite. Oh, is this a lost level, is it? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, it's still running kind of like shit. It's stuttering a lot, this region. I think it's just the region, I'm gonna say. And in that case, like, if it's stuttering this much, even when you turn down the settings, I might as well have it look good and just deal with the stuttering, I suppose. Oh, that's why this is here. It's just because of the sprite. The sprite is just gonna, like, land up here. Well, that's weird. Just for that reason? Okay, I mean, it does run better. It definitely has, like, raised the FPS. But it's still a little, God damn it, seriously? Okay. I just thought it would keep going. Yeah, it does still seem to be stuttering quite a lot when you're, like, looking around. Now what? Now we're done with that? Maybe I can try just having the reflections be lowered, but the lighting the same. Let's do that. Just see if that... I mean, as soon as I get out, it does feel like it stutters, but then, I don't know, if it, like, kind of fixes itself a little bit. Yeah, I feel like the settings I have are just the best we're gonna get. And it's a little consistently annoying to me, because it's like, you know, I have to turn down a couple things so it doesn't look as good as it could, but at the same time, I still don't have great performance. But if I turn things down, then I still won't have amazing performance, and it'll just look worse. There's kind of like no winning, I feel. It's just like choosing between worse or worser. Are you gonna go all the way up there? Nope. Baited. I'm kind of curious about that, actually. Just when you have ray tracing on. Yeah, like, areas like this, when you have ray tracing off, they're definitely, like, more flat. Everything else, when you just, like, look here, it's fine. It's just all of these, like, nooks and crannies that are way more shaded. And yeah, like, the lighting effects. What the hell are you? Oh, it's a fox again. I thought it was, like, a bird. Like a kiwi or something. Okay. Now we just turn both back on. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough either way. Oh, really? You're gonna do this to me? This guy just keeps going, but surely it's mostly a straight shot to here. Oh boy. Alright. This is one indecisive sprite. And you're moving away from the Prometheus statue, are you? No? Okay. Seems like we're finally done. Yeah. Great. And he shoots off that direction. Okay.
You must yearn for a better world.
For the mines?
Yearn for it with such intensity that your heart suffers. Keep your eyes on that distant vision even when you know that you may never reach it.
Uh-huh. Like the moon and all the other things? So let's keep exploring, looking for that lab, I suppose. I guess I should keep, like, circling around the outside just to see if it is there. And then, like, we can try looking inward afterwards. That tree is just, like, warbling in and out of existence. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is the type of region that sort of more than normal highlights the issues with the rendering. Because a lot of these things, like the trees and the lighting and all of that, the fog on the, like, water, like this stuff just being so grainy, that's the stuff that I think just looks so dog shit. It's definitely not as impressive to me as the previous region, which it has, like, some of the more noticeable wow factor I've seen in a level in this game. Yeah, this is just Lifthrasser, I suppose. No lab. Yep, sure enough. He's very predictable, this guy.
On my last return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash, garbage, not even good enough to be used as wallpaper.
Gasp.
If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth, no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
It's very deep. And Cornelius?
Today,
No.
for the first time, I synthesized life.
Congratulations.
It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. A sense that what I was doing was sacred.
Can't do much here.
It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity, wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
Oh, and we got more reading. And still no lab. Melville, could you have, like, given me a clue? Hey, come over to the lab. Where? I've, like, looked everywhere. How it was before. Returned a monkey. From JJ Nakalembes, Aquaba to Antarctica. Moments of transition and revelation. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest. What is something you wish everyone understood? She thought about it for a while, then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities like hauling water from the well, and how radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said. No time to be free. Only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now either, but she laughed derisively. I had no idea what work really meant, she said. Young people, you youngins, were weak and feckless, and that's why we let corporations exploit us. Hexadecimal. To you, I say. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Old photos, Our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said with some finality. Let it be. So many thousands of generations of suffering, even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. That's why we have to make it have meaning. And hexadecimal means this. Now let's return to Monkey. From the Book of Annotated Internet Comments by Eustathius. I just think people are dumb. Like, relentlessly fucking stupid, I guess. Absolute fucking morons. Human history is a fucking clown show from beginning to end. The average fucking person? Just a slobbering buffoon bumbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a fucking china shop. I'm assuming all of these are fucking. Breaking stuff left and right, throwing shit at the walls and never understanding a single fucking thing that happens. Hexadecimal. That's, oh, what was that again? 53, 58? It was like... Damn it, I keep forgetting. It's like one character. Like V or A, D. One of them. One of them in the alphabet there. I mean, just look at this... I don't know. Fucking bullshit software? Putting asterisks where swear words would be. People are afraid of fucking words. Like they have magic powers. Words, man. We made them up. But the real world shit that is fucking ruining their lives? That's fine, because they're too fucking dumb to do something about it. Return to Monkey? Brother, we never fucking left. A curious inversion. The return to the mythical state of Monkey is usually portrayed as a material return to earlier stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. I would like to meet Uncle Eustathius one day. He sounds like someone who is always curious about everything. Failed to load comments. Well, that was fucking great. Founding 8, Hypatia's Journal, day 421. The first new human arrived today, calls himself Arkady, after Chernyshevsky. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yimo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows, yeah, because they're jumping back at you. Ray tracing. DLSS. TAA. He knows what's up, and staring up at the sky at night, just like I used to do. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen it all and are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, although Arkady will have to use Yimo's old quarters for the next few weeks. Yeah, I mean, Yimo's not gonna need them! Alright. Anything in this... It's just another fox? Okay. Is this just, like, one fox that keeps showing up, or are there multiple? I'm not sure. Would have thought, like, we would see something else here. Like, I don't know, like an ocelot or something? Arkady! Archaeologist. 10 human artifacts. We found the Arkady machine, an electronic game. Devices such as this one were commonly used to play games in public fora. This particular unit allowed users to play Serious Sam, a well-regarded but less-known follow-up to Crow Team's hugely popular Football Glory series. Yeah. Real and true. Yeah, here we just have number 7. Where the hell is this lab? We can't see... No, the lab doesn't show up here on the road signs. That would have been helpful. Right? I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna assume it's like inside one of these central mountains, and I'm just like missing it because I'm going around the outside. And this was just a lost level again, yeah. So let's just like move inward, I suppose. I just want to find the lab before we do a level. God damn, look at those like streaks when they're flying around. It's, oh, Jesus. They look like fairies, not dragonflies. And over just back here, number 8. I don't know where else I can look for this thing. I mean, at this point... Let's show question marks, because fuck this. Yeah, this is just kind of annoying. There is no question mark. Wait, didn't Melville tell me to, like, go to the lab? Oh, there. There's one. Is this the lab? Yeah, sometimes I don't really like not having the question marks. Because again, it's like when I'm just exploring around, it's not like I'm looking at the compass anyway. So you only look at the compass when you really want to, like, find something. Is it in there? Oh, there it is. Yep, I didn't see it because it was so smeared. Okay. It was just, like, blending together into a weird blob in the distance. Hey, what's up?
There you are. Good.
You could have, like, had a waypoint or something, or waved, or, well, she did wave, but, like, called out to me or something. What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
So what do I do? I mean, I assume we're connecting to a data stream, but let's say the first one.
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
Great. Simple. Yeah, just switch it off. What's the worst that can happen? Okay, we can't do anything here. This is very loud. Oh? Are these, like, temporary, like, I don't know, gravity fields or something? They're, like, disabling things? Is it that it, like, disables gates and other, like, obstacles or something? We'll see. Looks like I can't do much else. Error. Error, cannot access, but there's a bunch of hexadecimal, okay? So this means something. This seems like a pretty lengthy one. And then here we have this. And here we have more. Whoa, way more. Oh my god. That's a big one. I might have to, like, overlay it on top of this. I don't know. I've tried to, like, fit them in here, but if it's gonna be, like, way too much, I might not be able to do that. And even more. Tons of hexadecimal. Great. Emergency shutdown. Warning. Output max parameter exceeds safety protocol. Access denied. It's been disabled by user something. Identify user something. Unknown user. Hexadecimal, which we'll have to check. I guess, like, we'll have to check this, and we'll have to check these. Identify again. Probably not gonna happen. Alright, initiate emergency shutdown. Access denied. More hexadecimal. Unknown script. ATHN detected. Load. Just retry. Same hexadecimal. Alright. Sure. Push button. I see button. I push button. Anthropogony? Anthropogony? I don't know. A text adventure. Oh, sick! Credits. Written, designed, and programmed by Alex16. Crow Team Game Jam 5th edition. Adapt or Die. Based on the novel something hexadecimal? So this is, like, actually a thing? Like a real thing for a game jam? I was supposed to shut this down, but I'm just playing a text adventure game. And I kind of don't have time for this, but we'll see if it's lengthy. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Reach for the sky. Examine yourself, I guess. Who am I? You find that though you are shaped like a human being, and feel that your soul belongs to that storied people, you are made of bronze. You are a beautiful machine, crafted with love and care, and imbued with the power to choose. You have gained knowledge, the self. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know, without knowing how, that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea, and deep forests breathed in fog, and the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. Explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There's a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You know what? I'm just gonna make a quick backup here, because I assume if I make a backup here, it's gonna be before I do this, just in case I wanna, like, do any other stuff and you can't play this again. Okay, there's a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings, access denied, it intones. Error something, in probably hexadecimal. This corruptible too must be put on incorruption, the sting of death is sin, this I guess? Divide by 2, divide by 0! It'll solve it. Hexadecimal towards them. Leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you, you step out into a vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south, to the buried city. Another leads north, to the garden of Hesperides. I don't know how that's pronounced. Let's go north to the garden of Hesperides, because I can't pronounce it, so I'll get to read it a lot. Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. It screams, "Error, access denied." I'll fight it. Warning, output max. Cannot adjust. The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Eat it. Eat it. Eat the apple. The nymphs put their delicate mechanical fingers on your chest, stopping you. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Punch a nymph. 53-58, whatever that character was. Beg them to let you have the apple. So, I mean, if we say I'm strong enough to bear it, because I have my self-knowledge, that would make sense. I'm assuming, like, checking the altar gives you the knowledge of sacrifice, checking the sky gives you the knowledge of the world. I mean, I kind of want to, like, punch them and stuff, but for now, let's just, like, say, knowledge. You speak wisely of yourself, and you are right, the nymphs say, but do not forget that you are human, and others must bear this burden with you. You have gained a sigil. I don't have time for this. I have to, like, what happens if we do this? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have to redo that, but my god, is this loud. So, I'm just gonna end it off here, and we'll see, I guess. If I have to redo it, I'll probably just, like, pick the same stuff, if so, and yeah, we'll maybe play around with this a little more after I've gone through it once. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.